In the metals quadrant today, taking a look at the May copper contract, down 2% on the day. Copper fell for the fifth time in 9 sessions, and the week is negative so far. And if it finishes that way, granted it's early, but if it did finish that way, it'll be the first time we have 2 consecutive negative weeks in the industrial metal since December of last year. On the downside, we got below that $4 mark, 3.9720 was the low. That was down 2.95%. I already mentioned we finished down 2%, so we recovered a little bit of that. On the upside, 4.1210 was up 68 basis points. Now, the main reason for the sell-off, which started early and continued, is economic growth targets for China are expected to come in lower. And that has not yet been contradicted by officials speaking at the Chinese National People's Conference. They've actually talked about expectations of pulling back on credit expansion to control debt. And that could hit copper even further than it has been hit already in these last 9 sessions. But most analysts remain positive on sort of the long-term fundamental story for copper, given that China will recover on a higher level than they did in 2020 and the potential for infrastructure spending as the next plan of the U.S. government. So fundamentally, it still seems solid, but we are pulling back a little bit from those recent highs that we have been at. And of course, the dollar, which plays a part in with its inverse relationship to industrial metals in general, has had its strongest month so far. Again, it's early. It's in September of 2020. Today was also an outside range day to the downside for the dollar, so it could end up lower again. We did have a weaker dollar today, but we'll see where that plays out. It's a technical pattern. They don't necessarily have to play out.